Underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram through the month of November. The crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, welcome to North Decatur High School. Jim Wall with Zach Luddle tonight. Zach, back at it, man. You and Seth did a great job the other night. That was cool. Let me finish up some tasks that overdue at the house that I need to get done before the holidays, but it's good to be back, getting back in the feel of it. We took time away from football, so now you had Randy Shepner and the other Shepner. Oh my gosh, my mind went blank. Who else was with him? Do you remember?
Dale.
Well, Dale Peters was with him too. So anyway, we're here tonight in North Decatur. Kickoff. This is a Civil War game tonight, so it's the big one with the cross-county rivals, cross-county schools. It's really cool, though. You know, you have this rivalry, but then when it comes down to it and one or the other's in something, everybody backs each other up, so that's nice.
Right.
We'll go with our pregame sponsor tonight. It's Hillbilly Corner. Hillbilly Corner is a family-owned farmers market located on Highway 46, just past Forest Hill. Before Pumphrey's Hill to the left. It's a bright red building. You can't miss it. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hillbilly Corner offers deli meat, cheese, sandwiches, and the best super premium ice cream, along with a daily lunch combo deal at a great price. Pick up your fresh produce and loads of other items. Step in, check them out. Hillbilly Corner, a little bit of everything at the bottom of the hill. If you haven't been there, folks, I encourage you to do. We have been there and had their ice cream, and it is amazing. And they do go to a lot of local functions as far as county stuff. So if you haven't had the opportunity, please make time to stop by there, support a local business. And we appreciate them sponsoring us. Thank you, everybody, tuning in, joining us at home. Tonight, Zach, you saw it. I listened a little bit the other night to that game, so I wasn't able to watch. What do you think we're going to see and hear and go with? I know we're a young team.
Yeah.
And it ain't taken away from that. We're a young squad. Lost a lot of guys. So
yeah, and just, I mean, my first time seeing North and what they have this year. They got some size. I mean, Brady Maurer from his freshman year to now has grown 5 inches, and he's 6'6", and he's got pretty good weight on him, so he's going to be hard to push around in the paint. So I would think North is going to look inside because, you know, South, obviously, our tallest player being, I believe, Carson Templeton, 6'3", and Lucas, 6'3".
Yeah,
we lost. Struggle.
Yeah, and that's going to affect when you got that size inside. We'll see. You know, we've seen it both ways, Zach. You know, you playing when I played it can benefit you, but it can also hurt you as a big guy inside. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's a good matchup. We always like a good matchup. We're going to take time real quick, though, too, and thank our sponsors. We have our platinum sponsors, Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Ride Auto.
Trio sponsors, Walter Tires, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton Tebby Law Office.
And then our school sponsors, H&R Block. We do have a 3-point sponsor this year, too. Again, Globe Asphalt. And a free throw sponsor is Buy Ride Auto. First quarter sponsor tonight is Malone Staffing. It's Malone Staffing Solutions. First quarter, first in the job search. That is the goal. We're going to take a quick break. We're about 8 minutes to getting things underway here at North Decatur High School. Cold night outside. Definitely warm here in the gymnasium. Packed house. And we'll be back with some great Indiana basketball.
Amen.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School. Jim Wall, Zach Luddle, bringing you this South Decatur basketball broadcast tonight. We are about 5 minutes away from game time. And as Zach stated, I think, being young for South, and we're at major height disadvantage. I guess I didn't realize we didn't have the height.
Yeah.
At all.
And losing a lot of your scoring from last year, it's really hard to try to adjust, because looking at the roster, you have 2 players from last year that had varsity starts with Lucas and Drake, and everybody else is just now getting to the varsity level, and it's kind of hard because they've been here, they know what to do, they know what to expect, whereas they got to try to lead everybody else while doing their role as well.
Right, and man, I mean, we got some good, you got Lucas, you got Drake, Huckleberry. I mean, we got some good guys. They're just small. You got other guys, freshmen.
Yeah.
Miles Wall, you got Riker Martin, Elam Phelps. We got some guys. It's just, and the majority of them boys are football players.
Yeah.
Which is their prominent sport. Not taken away from it. I'm just meaning, it's just one of them things, man. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting year. It'll be a growing year definitely for South.
Right.
We got a lot, man. A lot of potential. And I'll tell you what, it's fun watching even you watch that 7th and 8th grade team. And we got some taller boys there that'll be moving up. It's funny how in high school you'll go through those spurts, man. You'll have your 1, 2, 3 years that are decent height, decent teams.
Yeah.
Then you'll have none.
Right.
It seems like for a while, and then all of a sudden you got more. It's
yeah.
And I think we got some promise coming up. And those boys that's coming up that are in that junior high 7th grade, my gosh, good basketball players, good football players. South's got a lot of promising stuff coming up in the future.
Absolutely.
It just takes some time, man, and that's. And North, I feel, maybe I'm wrong, correct me, but it seems like they have more of an advantage in the aspect of they got a lot more kids to choose from.
Yeah, and generally what I've noticed a lot of the times is with how close North is to Greensburg, some of those kids from Greensburg would transfer over to North Decatur.
Right.
And sometimes out of nowhere, it could be an athlete and they just sprout to be somebody that turns into a really successful player. And it's hard because, you know, South being so far away from both schools that a lot of the times we get transfers from Jennings County, you know, Columbus, Hope, those areas. But,
Yeah.
I mean, all in all, usually when these two schools get together, it's always a great battle.
Listen, and I don't care, man. Even back to the one of the, you know, and I've only been here for so long, but one of the greater years when you played your senior year with that class that was unbelievable. And even when we played North, and I'm not taking away from North or saying that they were bad, but I mean, honestly, we were the better team.
Yeah.
But it was a good game, and they
Right.
showed up to play. Just like you stated, man, it's always a good game. And that's what I'm hoping to see tonight. I really hope we don't see a one-sided game, a lopsided game. But
Yeah.
if we do, they play each other again at South, then maybe it'll be a little different then. But I just hope it's a good turnout as far as who shows up to play.
Yeah.
And you got them nerves, man. This is always a big game,
Absolutely.
period. Whether you're playing in football, whether you're playing in basketball, this is the game. You'll get the alum that come back home to watch and to be even this one weekend, man. So
Yeah.
we're about a minute 30 away from pregame starting ceremonies. We're going to take some commercial breaks. Again, you're listening to WTRE, home of your South Decatur Cougar basketball. We'll be right back right after this.
They've got some tire deals going on at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Right now, get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And the harvest is underway. Farmers, don't let tire problems slow you down. The Goodyear service trucks come to you to get production up and rolling again. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram through the month of November. The crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining.
As these two proud schools come together, we want to remind everyone that win or lose, we are all remembered for our conduct on and off the court, so make every effort to show the pride you have in your school and community by supporting the participants in tonight's game in an enthusiastic, proud, and positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those men and women who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now stand and remove our hats as we honor and respect their effort in our country as the Charger Pep Band under the direction of Sierra Cowley plays our national anthem.
Alrighty.
That was a good rendition.
Yeah, it was.
Did a great job tonight.
Starting with the Cougars of South Decatur.
See who we got starting tonight.
Junior, number 1, Carson Templeton.
Carson,
6-foot junior, number
Drake.
4, Grady Scudder.
Grady Scudder.
6-foot junior, number 11, Drake Skaggs. A 5'10" sophomore, number 14, Aiden Bryant.
Aiden.
6'3" senior, number 33, Lucas Ballard.
Okay.
The Cougars are coached by Josh Terrell.
So he's going with the same starting lineup he had last week. I'm curious to see if North starts majority of their size or not.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Starting lineup for your North Decatur Chargers.
Just looking at the roster, they have 2 kids under 6 foot. The rest of them are all 6'2" and up.
Logan Odell. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Owen Rennekamp. A 6'3" senior, number 15, Mason Morris. A 6'2" senior, number 3, Owen Eldridge. And a 6'6" senior, number 45, Brady
Big man in the
Ballard.
middle.
Yeah.
Be hard to stop.
And let's not forget the wingman with the HGO, it's Carter Johnson. The Chargers are coached by PJ Metz.
You know, and the thing too, you know, and I mean it in the right way when I say it, but we gotta make sure too we keep some level heads because man, you played in it.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've just watched it, and yeah, I tell you, even just as a fan, man, there's a lot of.
There's some not nice things that go on the court and on the football field between these schools, and at the end of the day, a lot of these kids are friends off the court. And North tips it out of bounds, starting the game here.
Clear break for South right there to start off, man. I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
No time off the clock. You get the ball, and you really didn't have to work, but jump straight up.
Templeton gets the inbound from Drake Skaggs. Skaggs gets it back over to Templeton on the wing. Templeton looking, kicks it over to the left wing to Lucas Ballard. Lucas Ballard looking around here. Dribbles, tries to pass it in to Aiden Bryant, over to Grady Scudder in the corner, back to Drake up top. Drake's going to kick it down to Grady Scudder in the post. Back out to Carson Templeton for 3. His three-pointer is good. That's a Globe Asphalt three-pointer there for South Decatur. 3-0 already.
Yeah.
We got, what is that, Eldridge? Eldridge over to Maurer. Back over to Eldridge. Over to Morris. Over to Maurer. Maurer's corner 3. No good. Rebound Lucas Ballard. Pushes it up to Drake. Drake pushes it up the floor to Aiden Bryant. Aiden kicks it back out to Drake. Drake takes it up for 2. Up and in. Quick 5-0 start here for South.
They got to keep this momentum up, Zach. I mean, you can't let up.
Yeah. Renkamp over to Eldridge. Over to Morris. Back to Renkamp. Over to Odell for 3. His three-pointer no good. Rebound Templeton. Templeton's going to bring it up here. Over to Drake Skaggs on the wing. Drake getting the offense set up here. Hand off to Aiden Bryant. Aiden gives it to Lucas. Lucas going to drive in, put it up, gets it blocked by 2 Chargers there. Renkamp over to Eldridge. Eldridge loses it, but the Chargers recover. Maurer thought about a 3, drives in, and it's a loose ball. Still fighting for it, both teams, and South comes away with it. Drake Skaggs clears it, pushes it up to Aiden Bryant. Over to the corner, Lucas Ballard for 3. His three-pointer is good. That's a Globe Asphalt three-pointer.
Wow.
Quick 8-0 run for South. The North calls a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Wow. You know, and that's something that you know you saw over here with Maurer. He just dove on top of him, and big boy. I mean, it's like I don't, on that as an official, you got to, but hey, it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, that was just, hey, it's the start. This is how South need to start the game, but they need to keep its momentum up even with this timeout.
Yeah.
You need to keep it going, keep that intensity up, push the ball down, make good passes like they're doing, make good. And I like that drive by Lucas, even though he was blocked by 2 guys. He still took it inside.
Trying to draw the fouls.
And that's what you got to do. And that's what they're doing. So we got to keep this momentum up, though. This can't let up.
You got to like what he did, too. He tried to take it and put his shoulder into Brady to make him draw the foul.
To move, to get him on. Yes, yeah.
Rinkamp brings it up for the Chargers. Kicks it over to Maurer. Maurer over to Eldridge. Back to Rinkamp. Back over to Eldridge on the wing. Over to Morris. Morris picks up his dribble up top here to Rinkamp. Back to Morris on the wing. He dishes it to Eldridge. Eldridge up and in for 2. 8-2, 5:27 to go first quarter. South up on the scoreboard here. Drake's going to walk the ball up the floor, get the offense set. He's going to dribble over to the wing. And there might have been a foul there. I'm not sure, but he gets it to Lucas. Lucas, no good there for the 2. And that was Odell. Takes it up and gets the foul called. Going to the line for a 3-point play.
I don't know about that foul. You know what I mean? He was behind him clearly.
Yeah.
But this is where the momentum changes. This is what I was saying, man. They'll do this.
Yeah. And
that's what North is good at. Even down, they keep their composure, and they'll come back and put points up. Now you're on a 5-point swing, Zach. 8-5.
Drake bringing it up here for the Cougars. Gets the offense set up. Gets it over to Templeton. Templeton over to Ballard. Ballard going to drive in. Going to stop and pop, but thought about it. Kicks it back out to Drake Skaggs, top of the key. Drake dribbling around, trying to get into the lane over to Aiden Bryant. Kicks it over Grady Scudder. Grady Scudder's going to take a 2-pointer. Bounces off the rim twice, no good. And a battle for the ball.
Wow.
North Decatur running the fast break here. Eldridge kicks over to Maurer. Maurer, a deep 3-pointer. No good. But he gets his own rebound and then just throws it away.
Man, as big as he is, that's what I don't get. He's already had, 2 3-point attempts?
Yeah.
Get it inside and feed it to him.
You guys watching at home, you could have seen it too. He almost shot it in front of Coach T there.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Being that big, man, with this kind of size advantage, I would go inside.
So we have Martin check in, Riker Martin, and
Martin, Tayden Trailer. That's the one you call Taylin.
That's the one.
Drake Skaggs gets the offense sets up. Hand it over there to Lucas Ballard. Lucas going to drive in. Tries to put it up to get the foul. No foul call. Rebound North Decatur. Eldridge going to stop and pop with the floater up and in. 8-7. And Coach T and the Cougars call a 30-second timeout.
We're all right. It's the thing is it is 8-7 now, but this is what you expect in this game.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they let them play pretty rough in the beginning, and now they've called 1 foul. Still some. I think there's a couple drives for South. They can't stop driving. You got to keep going. Even if you're not getting the calls, you got to still keep going.
Yeah, and eventually Coach is going to put a bug in the official's ear like, hey, we're going in. We're not getting these fouls.
And how many times have we seen coaches even get a technical just because they're going to, get it rolling?
Defend their guys. Yeah.
Yep.
Skaggs brings it up here. Looking to set up the offense for the Cougars. Hands it off to Ballard, top of the key. He hands it off to Templeton. Templeton hands it back off to Drake Skaggs. Drake's going to drive in. Got nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Martin. Back to Templeton on the wing. He hands it off to Drake. Looks like North Decatur kind of playing a zone here. I'm not sure. Martin in the corner. Over to Drake. Looks like North kind of playing a matchup zone. Templeton on the wing. Up Skaggs up top. Lucas Ballard for the elbow. Good. Up and in. 10-7. 3:07 to go. First quarter. South up on the scoreboard. South applying pressure here. Looks like they're going to drop into a 2-3 zone. Renkamp over to Odell. Up to Eldridge over there to Palmer on the wing. Palmer's going to drive in. Kick to Eldridge down low.
Wide open.
Up and in for two.
Can't leave people wide open, man.
Nope. 10-9. Drake Skaggs brings it up. Gets a screen there from Templeton. Kicks it out to Templeton. He thought about it, three. Kicks it over to Martin on the wing. Back to Drake Skaggs. You got to like South being patient, looking for their shot. Drake Skaggs takes a floater up and in, tries to draw a foul, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Renkamp bringing it up over to Palmer on the wing. Palmer's going to drive in, kick out to Maurer. Maurer's three-pointer, no good. Rebound Eldridge over to Odell, opposite corner. His three-pointer is in there. Makes the score 12-10. North up on the scoreboard. 1:55 to go, first quarter. Lucas Ballard with the ball top of the key. Calling for his screen there. Drake gets the call from Coach T. Set the play up here. Hands it off to Templeton. Templeton thought about it. Gets it to Lucas Ballard. Lucas up
Good.
and in with the scoop layup. So we're knotted up at 12 with 1:30 to go. South still applying pressure here. And Palmer.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Over and back there. So that's a turnover for the Chargers there. A lot of people over there.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what happened. You know, when he tipped it, he did regain possession and go across, but it doesn't matter if it was tipped on this side.
Right.
You still can't go across the line because he gained position on this side of the court.
Yeah. So Cougars take control off that turnover by the Chargers. Drake going to hand it off to Grady Scudder. Back to Drake. Drake fake handoff to Aiden. Drake's going to scoop it up. No good. Rebound to Eldridge. Eldridge looking to go coast to coast. Kicks it off there to Jones.
Grady Scudder looks so stiff.
Aiden Bryant thought about it, but kicks it out to Drake. Over to Riker Martin. Riker Martin has it stolen away there by Xander Jones, and he puts it up and in for two. 14-12, 35 seconds to go, first quarter. North up on the scoreboard. Aiden Bryant, little floater, no good. Rebound controlled by him. And he's going to give it to Drake Skaggs for three. His three-pointer no good. And Drake, looked like Drake might have been fouled right there. But
yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand how they ain't called nothing against North. We have one foul in the first quarter, but nothing against North. There's been a couple of them, man.
yeah. Renkamp bringing it up here. 17 seconds to go, first quarter. North up 14-12. Maurer, top of the key. Over to Odell. Back to Renkamp, top of the key. Over to Odell. His three-pointer is in there.
Need to go and put a hand in his face, dude.
Yeah. So at the end of the first quarter, your score is North Decatur 17, South Decatur 12. Gonna take a few commercial breaks, and we'll be right back.
Underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram through the month of November. The crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School, where we're getting ready to begin the second quarter of the contest. Our second quarter sponsor is Decatur County Memorial Hospital, the quality care you want close by. Same-day appointments now available. Call 812-222-DOCS. Thank you for sponsoring us. 17-12 here, getting ready to start the second quarter. Zach, take it away, buddy.
Rinkamp over to Maurer on the wing. Back to Eldridge, over to Palmer. And Palmer tried to throw a little backdoor lob to Eldridge, but it's tipped away by Drake. And it looks like North Decatur doesn't look like they have many plays for Maurer in the post, which is shocking.
They don't. He plays outside top, and they just keep him in for a physical presence.
Rinkamp gets it off the inbound. He tries to drive in, has it turned over and stolen away by Drake Skaggs. He takes the layup up and in for two. 17-14, 7:34 to go here in this first half. Rinkamp going coast to coast, up and in for two. 19-14. Lucas Ballard going to bring it up here for the Cougars. Hands it off to Drake. Over to Templeton. Back over to Bryant. Bryant looking to drive in. Kicks it back out to Grady Scudder. Back to Lucas.
Ooh. Almost traveled.
And a little close of a pass there, but Aiden Bryant gets it to Grady Scudder. No good. Rebounded by Lucas, and we got the first foul for North Decatur in this game here, as Lucas got that rebound and tried to go up again.
Yeah. And that's what, I don't know. You have this.
Yeah,
This is the nature of this contest, man. Dadgum. You got to hit your free throws, though. This is the nature of this contest. You and I who've seen it for years, you especially, this is nothing out of the ordinary of any game between these two squads.
Lucas makes one of the two By-Rite Auto free throws there. Make the score 19-15. Rinkamp bringing it up the floor for the Chargers. Gets it up to Morris, top of the key. Ooh. Down to Jones. And he has it stolen away by Lucas Ballard. And they called a travel.
You've got to be kidding me.
They call a travel as Lucas.
How is that a travel?
Lucas ripped it out of his hands. That's
daggone.
I don't know about that one.
That's terrible.
Maurer down low, puts it up and in for two. 21-15 now. North Decatur up. 6:30 to go in the first half. Jake Skaggs over to Templeton. Back out to Lucas Ballard. Lucas thought about the three. Little floater, no good. Rebounded by the Chargers. Rinkamp bringing it up the floor here for the Chargers. He's going to go coast to coast and lay it up and in for two. 23-15. Your score now. Templeton on the wing here, being guarded tight by Morris. And
he's out the door. He's shoved out the door,
we got
dude.
A technical foul.
Come on. Dude, he shoved out the door, and you're going to call it technical.
And Carson got pushed out of the door.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is ridiculous.
Coach T got a technical foul for backing up his player.
That is terrible.
And that's wow. never seen anything like it.
That's ridiculous, man.
Wow.
Wow.
So Maurer at the line for the technical foul shots here. He makes the first one that makes the score 24-15.
Dude, that's crazy.
Second one is in. 25-15 now the score.
I mean, listen, when it happens like that, listen, our fans need to be cheering on our coach.
Yeah.
That technical foul is well worth it. That's what you do as a coach because you got to defend your players. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So North has possession after the technical foul. Odell, top of the key, over to Renkamp on the wing, over to Cutton Morris. He puts it up and in for two. 27-15 now, North up. 5:30 to go in the first half. Drake Skaggs has the ball top of the key, looking to set up the offense. And we got a full timeout here by Coach T. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Yeah, welcome back here. Well, it's some excitement early, and that, Zach, if those of you who are watching or listening, but clear blatant foul, shoved him out the door of the gymnasium. He went out the door, and he couldn't even get back in because the door's shut. Then our coach, Coach T, gets upset. They call it technical instantly when all he's doing is trying to defend it. His players outside locked out of the gymnasium.
Yeah.
You're setting the tone for this game, and unfortunately on this, it's early on, and this is such a rivalry that unfortunately I can see things escalating from here on, that it's not going to be good.
Yeah. Cougars inbound, and North now going to a zone here. Drake Skaggs for three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Lucas Ballard comes up with it. He puts it up and in for two. Just takes it out of the arms of the Chargers player there. Puts it back up and in. 27-17. Farmer on the wing has the ball here for the Chargers. Over to Kuntz. Over to Eldridge in the corner. Back to Renkamp. Kuntz back, has the ball again here on the wing. Over to Palmer. Back to Eldridge. Renkamp in the corner. Back to Eldridge, over to Odell on the wing. Odell's going to drive in, and he has it stolen away there by the Cougars. And Templeton puts it up and in for two. 27-19. 4:20 here to go. The second quarter. And another turnover there by the Chargers. And Drake Skaggs closes it down here. Gets it over to Templeton. Puts it up and in for two. No good. Rebounded here by the Chargers. Renkamp brings it up for the Chargers. Palmer up to Odell, top of the key. His three-pointer, no good. Air ball there. And it looks like Carson is a little slow. Drake Skaggs bringing it up the floor here for the Cougars. Over to Templeton. Templeton looking around. Gets it over to Lucas Ballard on a skip pass. Lucas looking around. Gets it over to Grady Scudder on the wing. Over to Drake Skaggs in the corner. Gets a screen there by Aiden Bryant. Templeton with the floater up and in for two.
Foul with the body there,
27-21. North with the lead here. 3:18 to go. Kuntz has it stolen away by Drake Skaggs. He throws it up the court to Templeton. Templeton going to drive in, kicks it to Lucas Ballard. Lucas puts it up and in for two. 27-23. And they got a technical foul.
What is going on? A double technical. He called it on, who is that? Templeton and Maurer.
Yeah. These officials have set the tone for the game, honestly. We got three technical fouls in the second quarter. Wow.
These officials, man, this is what you don't want. When you get officials, got to understand the rivalry that's here.
Yeah.
And how it is. That's the most ridiculous thing. You like you just said, you've had 3 technical fouls called now within 2 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's going to be a long game, buddy.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Anxious to hear what Coach has got to say.
Morris kicks it up to Odell. Over to Rinkamp on the wing. Down to Eldridge on the low block. He puts it up. No good. Rebound, Drake Skaggs. Drake throws it up
That was
court.
not a good pass.
Stolen away by Eldridge. And Drake tried to take a charge, but he didn't fall. Templeton brings it up, and it's stolen away again by Eldridge. He's going to stop and pop for 2. No good. Rebounded by Lucas Ballard.
Now, there gets to be a point where it's jump ball, but when you're doing that and you throw them down, it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
You're letting this game get out of hand, but you want to dictate by calling technical fouls. I don't know, man. I think it's a good thing I'm on the radio and not out here. I'd be probably like everybody else, Zach.
Yeah,
you know, you would be right there too, buddy.
Yeah. So Maurer going to inbound under the basket. Over to Rinkamp. Rinkamp's going to take it up and put it in. 31-23, 2:16 to go. Timeout by Coach T. 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it here, man. This is wow. And you know, even broadcasting games of passing some of the rougher games, you know, when we see, everybody knows you go to Edinburgh, it's a rough game.
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't seen anything like this, Zach.
Me coaching, playing, or doing the radio, I've never seen anything like it.
Same thing here, and I've done all 3 as well, and it's crazy because what you don't want to happen is referees dictating the outcome of game. But him calling double technical, like, listen, there's going to be a little bit of smack talk.
Yeah.
But they weren't in each other's faces. They weren't bothered by either one.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the rivalry.
Yes.
And that's what happens when you get officials coming in like this. It's like, I don't know, man. I can't describe it. For those of you at home, this is unbelievable.
It's unreal. Cougars inbound the ball here.
I mean, I think we've seen more technicals in 2 minutes than we've seen all last year, Zach.
I know.
I mean, honestly.
I know. Drake Skaggs setting up the offense here. Being guarded by Rinkamp. Scored 31-23. North up on the scoreboard if you're just joining us here. And it's been a wild second quarter. Aiden Bryant drives in, almost loses the ball.
Foul?
Lucas Ballard drives in.
How are you kidding me?
A no call there. But gets the rebound and kicks it out to Templeton for 3, and that is a Globe Asphalt 3-pointer, so 31-26, 1:27
Oh, my
to go.
God, but you call that?
And they got Drake for the foul. Man, oh, man.
Wow.
Chargers still with the ball here. Rinkamp over to Jones. Up to Odell. Over to Rinkamp. Rinkamp gets it over to Eldridge. Back to Odell. Odell drives in, puts it up and in for 2. 33-26. 1 minute to go here before half. Scudder in the corner. Back at the Skaggs on the wing. Drake looking to set it up. I believe coach is telling him to get one. Aiden Bryant with the ball here. Man guarded tight.
Oh.
And has it stolen away by Xander Jones. Xander Jones puts it up, no good. Drake Skaggs comes down with the rebound. 35 seconds to go here. Drake Skaggs with the floater, no good. Rebounded by Renkamp here. 33-26, 24 seconds to go here. And Drake being aggressive, trying to get steals. He's gotten at least
numerous.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Renkamp not liking the pressure much. He's slapping Drake's hand. Odell in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Lucas Ballard. And might have been a foul, but a very heated and very, very physical first half in the books. North up 33-26. Take a few commercial breaks and we'll be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School. You got Jim Wall, Zach Little here, bringing you this Cougar basketball wild first half. 33-26, North Decatur over South Decatur. We're going to take this time to thank our halftime sponsor, Stone's Farm Service. Halftime of tonight's game brought to you your way by Stone's Farm Service, your Kubota dealer, quality equipment, so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stone's Farm Service on the East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. Wow, Zach. I don't know how much of that I've seen in all the years being a part of basketball.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've seen 3 technicals, but it's been in a span of the entire game.
Well, and it was within 2 minutes of each other. Yeah,
I've never seen it before.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, South hasn't been playing bad. They've battled back.
Well, and there's been so many of them that they have tried to, they drove in, tried to do what they could do, but
yeah,
it's tough. And the thing is, these boys got to realize they've got to keep going. You got to keep driving in. You got to keep doing it. I know you might not be getting the calls, and it's frustrating, but you know as well as I do, Zach.
Yeah. And again, I mean, the one no call.
Well, down here with Lucas, is that what you're going to talk about with Maurer?
Well, I was going to start with Carson going out the door. That sets the tone.
And dude, the door shut. The kid couldn't get back in, and even North Decatur is like, go on down. It's like, man, come on, dude. You can't. Yeah. I wouldn't want that even if it's North Decatur shoved out the door. You can't do it. You're not giving them, whether there's no call or whatever.
Right.
Then you got coach down here defending it, and they turn around, call a technical. It's like, man, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. And Coach T now has to sit and watch what he says the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Because of how that was. And it's not right. You're dictating the outcome of a game and what you're going to do, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's not your job as an official. You want your job as an official. I was just talking to my boss about this the other day at work. You know, we were talking about if we were officials and how tough it is to officiate games. But if I was an official, even like my boss stated, he said, you know, if I was an official at a basketball game, the one thing that I would want people to look at as me as an official is like I wasn't there. Not that I wasn't calling, but I didn't dictate the outcome of a game.
Right.
I didn't change the way it was. I called it the way it should have been called.
Right.
But clearly not happening tonight, man. And I'm not just saying that because it's South. I mean, they ain't calling nothing.
Yeah.
There's been, I think, a total of 6-7 fouls on combined in the first half, and trust me, there's been a lot more, and anybody knows that.
Yeah.
Who's watched this game or been a part of this rivalry.
Like you were getting ready to say, the one no call, Lucas going into Brady Maurer.
I don't care how big he is, bro. I don't care how big he is. That's a body foul. There's been 3 of them like that. That's baloney. That's a call that has to be called.
Yeah.
Zach, they were calling that, and I was one of the bigger guys on my team. And they were calling that. It's like, that's just, I don't know. It's just you're setting a tone for a game that you really got to watch. And this is a game that you can't get let out of control.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you might have seen it when I played. Some of the games when we played North Decatur got out of hand when they could have been kept under control. And
yes.
When you do that between these two schools, it fuels the fire more for the hatred between each other.
Yes, and that's where they don't realize. And that's what fans got to realize. That's what officials got to realize. And these officials that come in from out of town and all that stuff, they need to know, listen, guys, you need to be met with the athletic director. Say, listen, this is a rivalry. This is a tough game, and you're going to have to keep it under control.
Yeah.
I mean, as an official, if I was coming in, I'd want to know that. I mean, you can't, you can't. You know, I look at all the rivalries. You got the rivalry with Greensburg and Batesville. You got the rivalry with South and North.
Yeah.
You got all these rivalries. You can't, you gotta call it fair. And you got to call it right and keep control, but calling technical and allowing things to go like that, it's not what you want to do.
Right. And that puts Carson in a tough spot because it was a technical foul, so he picked up a foul, but then also if he gets another one, he's done for the game.
Yeah, and then I don't know, do they have the rules like that as far as the school? If he gets thrown out with 2 technicals, does he have to sit a certain amount?
I think you have to sit
like a quarter or first half or something.
I think it's
like
a first half or something.
See, and that's where and it's not their fault because it was taken out of their hands.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like.
And I believe you might have to, I could be wrong, but you might have to take a class or something that shows that you.
Yeah, that's probably right. And that's where I don't like that for any student at any school.
Yeah.
To have to deal with that and go through that. That's not right. So we're about 3 minutes. They're going to kind of pause the clock, I think. We're going to take some more commercial breaks. We'll be right back. We do want to take this time super quick, though. I want to go over our sponsors again. We have our platinum sponsors, Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Right Auto, Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton Tebby Law Office. School sponsors, H&R Block. Our 3-point sponsors, Globe Asphalt. And our free throw sponsor is Buy Right Auto. We'll take a commercial break right now. We'll be back here for the second half of this wild matchup here.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
They've got some tire deals going on at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Right now, get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And the harvest is underway. Farmers, don't let tire problems slow you down. The Goodyear service trucks come to you to get production up and rolling again. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram through the month of November. The crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School. Your Cougar basketball brought to you by Jim Wall, Zach Luddle. Thank our halftime sponsor. It's been brought to you your way by Stone's Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, still Stones on East Main Street in Greensburg. Thank you for sponsoring us during this halftime. The third quarter sponsor tonight is Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and in Westport. We are getting ready to start this second half. I'm anxious to see how this goes, Zach.
I am too.
South really hasn't played bad.
No.
They just got to keep it up, man. They got the ball starting out. Take it away, Zach.
Rick Skaggs getting the offense set up here as we start this second half. Gets it over to Aiden Bryant on the wing, over to Grady Scudder in the corner. Back over to Aiden. Lucas, top of the key. Gets it down to Grady. Back to Lucas. Lucas drives in, takes it up off the glass, no good. Rebound by the Chargers. Renkamp pushing it up the floor. Over to Maurer. Back to Renkamp, top of the key. Renkamp gets it over there to Odell. Down to Eldridge, but it's stolen away by Aiden Bryant. Aiden gets it up here to Templeton. Over to Skaggs in the corner. Drake looking around, gets it up to Lucas, talks with the key. Gets it back to Drake. Drake gets it over there to Carson Templeton.
I like this patience, though. They're not forcing nothing.
Yeah. Ballard, top of the key. Over to Scudder. Down to Drake. Kicks it back out to Lucas. Lucas, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded there by the Chargers. And Renkamp setting up the offense there for the Chargers. Odell gets it down to Eldridge, and we got a jump ball. And Tatum Traylor going to check into the game here for the Cougars. Maybe getting some three-point shooting out there is what Coach T's thinking.
Oh, wow.
Stolen away on the inbounds by Drake Skaggs. Aiden Bryant comes away with it, gets it to Tatum Traylor. Over to Templeton. He's going to stop and pop. No good. Rebound Maurer. Drake Skaggs almost has another steal. Over to Eldridge in the corner. And he's going to go right by Aiden Bryant. Up and in, 35-26. 6 minutes to go here. And Aiden is fouled there. So there's already one foul.
Where was this the first half?
That's a good question. Aiden Bryant lines up a three-pointer. His three-pointer's in there. That is a Globe Asphalt three-pointer. 35-29. North still with the lead. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Odell, top of the key over to Renkamp on the wing. Maurer from the elbow. Up and in, 37-29. Drake Skaggs pushing the tempo up. Over to Aiden in the corner, down to Lucas in the low post. Lucas going to put it up, no good. Rebounded there by Eldridge. He gets it to Maurer. Maurer going to take a three-pointer. His three-pointer no good. The Chargers come up with a rebound, and we got a foul down low. And that's going to be on Carson Templeton. That's his third foul.
Yeah, that's what you don't want.
And it's not like they're letting him play like they're letting him play a little aggressive, but I don't know. So North makes one of the two free throws, but they get the rebound off the missed free throw, put it up and in. That makes the score 40-29. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. Templeton over to Traylor. Traylor gets it to Bryant. Bryant hits Drake Skaggs on a back door.
Oh.
Drake can't get it to fall.
That was a good pass.
So Chargers come away with the rebound. Eldridge in the corner, guarded by Templeton. Now he has Traylor on him. Stop and pop, up and in for two, 42-29. Drake Skaggs pushes it up the floor, gets it to Lucas Ballard. He thought about the three. Got a timeout here. Full timeout by the Cougars. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School. We are about almost 4 minutes in. The
Yeah.
third quarter, 42-29. So, a little bit different momentum with it, but I don't know. South's just got to keep doing what they're doing. I like their patience. Drake, man, he's good on the steals.
Yeah.
And I see South improving throughout the year, though, Zach. They've shown promise tonight. Not that they didn't the other night, but you had the first game jitters out.
Yeah.
And, that's just – I see a lot of things, and they're only going to improve. They're young.
Yes, absolutely. Drake gets it over to Carson Templeton. It's Drake Skaggs on a back door. Drake puts it up off the glass, no good. Tries to get his own putback, but it doesn't fall. And North pushing it up the floor. Eldridge has it tipped away out of bounds. Looked like it might have went off his leg, but still North ball. If you're just tuning in, North up on the scoreboard 42-29 in this chaotic rivalry game. And North scores again here, 44-29. 4 minutes to go. Lucas Ballard with the ball. Drives in on Eldridge. He tries to put it up. No good. And Drake Skaggs trying to get another steal there on Rinkamp. Brady Maurer thought about the three. He had Lucas jumping. Rinkamp looking to get it into Maurer. Maurer almost had it stolen away by Drake Skaggs.
That's the first time I've seen him throw it inside to him. It's almost like after that first half, Coach talked to him, which you have to, and it really stinks because it's taken the momentum out of South because they've kind of honestly backed off a little bit. They're not playing with the intensity they did in the first half. So, we got a foul on Brian. Foul.
Yeah, you're right there. I mean, that technical on Coach. He can't coach as intensely as he wants to, and
just up and down the court too, man. I like to see how Coach too. That's good.
It's just a different game now with those three technicals.
Again, and again, like we stated at halftime, you take the game away from the players, and you take the intensity of this rivalry out.
So 45-29, North up on the scoreboard here. Ballard top of the key, looking for Drake Skaggs, but Drake was coming up, and Lucas thought he was going down to the corner and just throws it away. So a turnover there for the Cougars. Renkamp over to Jones, up to Odell, top of the key. Back over to Renkamp. Up to Palmer, top of the key. Palmer dishes it down to Eldridge. Eldridge up and for two, no good. Rebound by Jones, over to Palmer. Palmer going to put it up for two, and it's in. 47-29. Drake Skaggs setting up the offense for the Cougars. Gets it to Lucas Ballard. Over to Carson Templeton, back to Lucas in the corner. Lucas going to drive in, loses it, but controls it. Gets to Aiden Bryant. Aiden Bryant, bounce pass there to Taden Traylor. He kicks out to Drake Skaggs. Drake going to try to get the contact, put it up and in, no good.
Drake's had a couple inside, or more than that.
Just been in and out.
Yeah.
Renkamp over to Odell on the wing. Over to Jones. He gets it into Eldridge. Eldridge looking to take Lucas. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Lucas, he gets it to Aiden Bryant. Drake gets it back to him, and Drake, little give and go, and in and out again. Wow. Can't get the lid off the basket on that side. Eldridge almost had it stolen away there by Drake Skaggs again. Palmer in trouble. He gets it to Jones. And Jones is fouled. I believe they're going to get Taden. Yep. And And now North can play as aggressive as they want because South has 2 technical fouls.
Yeah.
So it does shift things a little bit. And it's shown a little bit, and now South can't get a basket on this side of the floor, so.
No, and they can't play at that same intensity.
North misses those free throws, 48-29, 1:43 to go in this third quarter. Drake Skaggs with the ball. Looking to set up the offense here. Gets it over there to Carson Templeton. Templeton gets it out to Drake Skaggs. Drake double team there. Tries to get it to Tatum Traylor on the back door. Stolen away. Renkamp over to Jones for 3. His three-pointer is in there. 51-29. Drake trying to set up the offense. I think some of South's youth is starting to show just a little bit.
Yeah. And that, we wondered how that would work. But again, I hate to say it, the officials do anything, but see, and this is the way they should have been ref in the first half.
Yeah.
And none of it would have been that way.
I don't know. You and me both. We just.
That's why we broadcast, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
It's frustrating from this standpoint because you've just killed this. You know what I'm saying? This
the whole thing.
Momentum of the game.
Just tuning in. North up on the scoreboard, 51-29. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lucas Ballard tries to put it up off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by North Decatur. Renkamp looking to set up the offense, and they're looking to get one shot here. Now with 10 seconds to go. Renkamp being guarded by Drake Skaggs. Gets it to Maurer, and Drake steals it away here. Drake gets the foul called on the fast break.
Why would you do it? Yeah, even coaches ask him why. Like, you're up this many points.
Yeah.
You're wearing down. Why do you foul him?
You really don't want that from your big guy fouling like that. Drake's first by-right auto free throw, no good. So your score is still 51-29. Drake's second one. No good, but Lucas Ballard controls it. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. North up 51-29. Can take a few commercial breaks and we'll be right back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember.
All right, welcome back here at the start of the fourth quarter. Russ Huber Ford is our fourth quarter sponsor, offering new pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Russ Huber Ford, the fourth quarter sponsor here tonight. North Decatur High School, Zach Luddle and Jim Wall bringing you Cougar basketball. 51-29, start of the fourth quarter. South with the ball. Take it away, Zach.
Hayden Bryant Drives in, kicks out Tatum Trailer over to Carson Templeton. His three-pointer, air ball. So South really struggling on this end of the floor.
Yeah.
And South now applying a little full-court pressure here. North looking to break it. And we got a timeout here by the Chargers. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Yeah, I mean, this would be a totally different ball game if you wouldn't have had those technicals. And if South could hit shots on this end of the floor, it'd be totally different.
It would be, but again, I think you just took that momentum out, man. You took out what they were doing, you know.
Yeah.
And that just makes it tough. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, it's one of them things, and it sucks.
Yeah.
For South.
So North, the inbound looking to break the press here, and Renkamp almost had it stolen away by Templeton. Renkamp over to Eldridge, back to Renkamp, top of the key. Back to Eldridge. Renkamp, top of the key. Being guarded by Aiden Bryant. And Aiden's going to pick up a cheap foul. Man.
I don't even know. I don't know what to say, Zach. Oh, man.
I don't know. Renkamp has the ball over to Maurer on the wing. Back to Renkamp, top of the key. Over to Odell. Into Eldridge. Over to Maurer in the corner. Maurer's three-pointer. No good.
He's
Rebound.
like 0 for 9.
Yeah. Rebound Templeton. Over to Aiden Bryant. His three-pointer, no good. Rebound Drake Skaggs. He puts it up and in for 2.
Bonnie busted the lid off that sucker, bro.
I know. 51-31.
They haven't scored a basket.
No.
This half. That's the first basket of this half.
Yeah. Maurer up and in for 2. 53-31. Drake Skaggs setting up the offense. Gets it to Tatum Trailer. Over to Lucas Ballard. Over to Drake Skaggs. Drake almost had it stolen away. Gets it to Lucas Ballard. His three-pointer, no good.
No. Not a good shot. Need Lucas inside, man.
Yeah.
He's quick. He can jump.
Maurer gets it to Palmer at the elbow. Skips it to Odell to a corner. Wow. His three-pointer good.
At this point, you just want this game time to run off.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be that way, but it's truth.
Aiden Bryant has it blocked by Brady Maurer. Odell.
What?
Attacking. Gets a foul on Lucas Ballard.
That's Lucas's first foul, too.
Yeah, that's surprising. He usually plays aggressive. North misses the first of those 2. Odell's second. No good. Missed them both. 56-31. Still the score, Tatum Trailer.
He should take that shot.
Lucas Ballard now on the wing. Hands it off to Drake Skaggs. Drake looking. Hits Carson Templeton on the back door. He tries to hit Drake on the back door and tipped around. Carson controls it. Tries to put up a shot, and it's no good, but he's fouled. So Maurer now at 3.
I'm actually excited to see. That's a little different than listening to it on the radio. And the score don't do justice to it. South's definitely going to win some games, and they're going to come around.
Yeah.
And hopefully they come around when it matters the most.
Right.
And that's the sectional. But this year there is some sectional changes.
Yeah.
North is in our sectional now in Edinburgh. So that's a little bit different what it's been in years past. You got a tough squad comes in next week, isn't it, when they play South Ripley?
Yep.
And they're good.
Yes,
they are
good.
very good this year. With the senior combination of Henry and
Ward.
So.
And North Decatur looks lost on the offense here. Maurer thought about another three. Gets it to Renkamp. Over to Maurer. Maurer puts up another three.
He's 1 for 10.
Wow.
Legitimately 1 for 10.
Wow.
And as a coach, I don't understand how you don't build around a guy that big.
I don't know.
I don't care how good he is or not good or whatever on the inside. Build around that.
Yeah.
10 three-pointers on the outside, and you're 1 for 10 from the biggest guy on the floor that the closest guy is to is 3 inches against your opponent. That makes no sense to me at all, Zach.
It does not.
Anyway.
59-35, your score now. With 4 minutes to go here in the final quarter. As I think South and Coach T are just hoping that this last 4 minutes kind of go by quick after this chaotic night. Odell over in the corner there to Palmer. Back out to Renkamp, top of the key. Renkamp drives in, kicks out to Palmer, and Palmer just lost it.
Took his eyes off of it, was focused on driving in.
And Paul Shetmer and Riker Martin and Grady Scudder check in for the Cougars. So it looks like
and Coach T right now, he's taking out his starters, and I don't blame him. There's no point. You got a long season. I mean, I hate to be this way, but at some point you got to, what's the word I'm looking for, Zach? Bite the bullet and take and know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, it's out of hand. There's nothing we can do, and that's just the way it goes. And at this point, when you're down like this, the odds are against you when you have the technicals, like you said. The momentum's clearly changed. The second half and the first half, they were able to keep up that. Now, like I said, I think it's going to be a different ball game. You come to South next time they meet.
Oh yeah,
and hopefully the officiating crew and the stuff that we got is just a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that, but man, it's been a difference. And all of it started when Templeton got shoved out the door, legit.
Yes.
I mean, and that is, folks at home, if you just tuned in, I mean, I am not making that up. That is exactly what happened to the outside, and the door shut. He's locked.
Yeah.
I mean, the door was locked, and Coach T got a technical on him because he's like, man, I got a guy out the door. He come in holding his head. I don't know. So, momentum clearly changed. That we see what the bench does here for
Paul
Cougars.
Shetmer takes the three. Riker Martin comes up with a rebound.
He needs to just take that up.
Yeah, he does.
Just take that shot up. Don't try to pass it underneath. Shoot that ball.
Looks like
North's done the same thing. They put a bunch of bench guys.
Besides Renkamp is still in the game for the Chargers. Taden Traylor with the ball now for the Cougars. Gets it to Aiden Bryant. Aiden puts it up off the glass and in. 59-37, 2:58 to go here. Fourth quarter. Renkamp bringing it up for the Chargers over to Palmer on the wing. Back to Renkamp. Over to Kuntz. Over to Jones. Back to Palmer in the corner. Back to Jones. Jones drives in.
Oh,
Tries
my
to dunk it
gosh.
and just misses it. Tatum Traylor with the ball. Over to Aiden Bryant.
See, if I'm a coach right now, I don't care if you're a bench player. You're on the bench. That's just, dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't wide open. It wasn't.
We got a and one there. Paul Shetman going to be called for the foul, but I don't. Maybe he'll take him out if he makes his free throw. Renkamp's free throw, no good. Paul Shedmer fighting for it. Gets it. He gets it to Aiden Bryant. Renkamp's fouled.
Why? Why? Why?
I don't know. Is that not an intentional foul?
That's his first second into the ballgame for the Chargers, number 25, Matthew Fields.
So both benches.
I do not understand that at all. Just sub him out. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Aiden Bryant with the ball here. Over to Tatum Traylor. Paul Shetmer on the wing. He's going to drive in, kick out to Aiden Bryant. Aiden Bryant double teamed. And he loses the ball. Every time I see a chair block, it always reminds me of when I played.
Yeah. Even South's got a good chair block here.
Yeah. Fields over to Palmer, over to Jones. Jones takes it up. And
Why? Why? I mean, just let.
you just got to let him play. It's the bench. Got to let him play. First free throw up and good. 62-37 score. Second free throw, good. .130 to go here. Fourth quarter. North up big on the scoreboard. Garrett Huckleberry with the ball. Over to Grady Scudder. Over to Tatum Traylor. Hand off to Riker Martin. Top of the key to Paul Shetmer. Over to Tatum Traylor on the wing. Tatum looking somewhere to go. Gets it to Grady Scudder. Up to Paul Shetmer, top of the key. Over to Tatum. Tatum going to drive in, and he has it stolen away on the pass. 50 seconds to go here. Palmer brings the ball up the floor. Fields has the ball being guarded by Paul Shetmer. Almost has it stolen away. Palmer just going to dribble the timeout here. And winding down to 10 seconds. And we call a foul.
Why? But why is he trying to foul? I mean, dude, it ain't going to matter if you steal the ball. It ain't going to matter if you score.
I don't know.
Let the time run out.
First free throw up and good. 64-37. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Riker Martin. 9 seconds to go here. Garrett Huckleberry going to bring it up over to Riker Martin. Paul Shepner. Down to Grady Scudder. Turn the ball over.
Just let it go.
And that's going to be the game here. So your final, North Decatur 64, South Decatur 37. Let's take a few commercial breaks, and we'll be back for the post game right after this.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
They've got some tire deals going on at Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg. Right now, get up to $200 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And the harvest is underway. Farmers, don't let tire problems slow you down. The Goodyear service trucks come to you to get production up and rolling again. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, welcome back here to North Decatur High School. We're Southville tonight. To North Decatur Chargers, Zach, it was definitely come out strong. A lot of intensity.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, anybody can go back and watch the video, though, but the refs let it get out of hand. Didn't want to start calling technicals on stuff, and I don't know. Players getting shoved out of the building. I don't even know what to say. This is by far one of the wackiest games and officiating games that I've seen.
Yeah, I'm still just mind blown about the way that whole second quarter went. It just, I've never seen anything like it before. And there's just nothing you can do about it because everybody knew that was here tonight that second quarter, a 2-minute span dictated the game and kind of killed South's momentum.
Yeah. It would change the whole atmosphere of the whole game, like you said. And it's crazy because of just 2 minutes of it did.
And it was, what, like 6 minutes?
Yeah.
All the way down to about.
And it was the second quarter.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, Zach. I know tomorrow night, I'm not for sure about that game. I know I got some things going on. I don't know if Zach's going to bring it, if that one will be brought to you tomorrow night. But if not, it's a home game. It's against Tri-High. Encourage you to get out, come support your Cougar basketball.
And then get a look at another future sectional opponent there because they're now in our sectional too.
Yep. So, I don't know. Maybe Coach not coming out. I think we're going to go ahead and sign off, Zach.
Yep.
If you're good with that. So, for Zach Weddle, Jim Wall, thank you for tuning in and listening. We will catch you next time around. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.